Yo, what is up, you guys? It is a cold, frosty Thursday morning. Oh, we're out here doing just a little bit of aerial fishing, you guys. I have been working hard. I have been doing so much mining for pure essence to try to get this 99 rune crafting because I cannot be asked to go to Guardians of the Rift. You can't make me. I already did my runs. I served my time. Did a few crafting levels as well. Good stuff. Give me just a moment here to pull the chat up so I can talk to all you lovely folks and know what you're saying, of course. I can't believe I'm 20 levels away from maxing, you guys. This is insane. I have never been this close before. It feels good though. It feels really good. I will say, yesterday off stream, I may or may not have went to Calfight Queen because I may or may not have been really tempted to get the Drygore blowpipe. And it's poop. I'm just gonna say it. It's poop. It is a lot less max hit than I like. I like this Nature's Reprisal. Yeah. So aside from the, I think 160 points I got from all the Calfight Queen kills I had to get. Oh, by the way, the Echo version didn't even be nice to me like Hispori did. I got this Nature's Reprisal from the Echo Hispori, 5k CN. You guys know how far I had to take it for Calfight Queen? I ended up getting 40k CN hitting the pity drop. It's just like in the main game, what is it? You need, it's either the Corporeal Beast's head or Vorkath's head. I forget which one it is. But like, there's a 1 in whatever chance, but you're guaranteed to get your first head by like the 50th kill. So yeah, it was just like that for the blowpipe for me, except it was only 40. 40, extremely painful. I ate so many sharks. I used so many prayer potions. Very painful. And I'll be honest, I'm glad that I did it off stream. Just for the simple fact that I could barely keep a focus on staying alive, let alone read chat. So yeah, that was a thing. I got extremely lucky though. Apparently there's like a winter storm coming to my area, and it's been very cold. I got up this morning, I posted in the Frog Discord, it was 19 degrees Fahrenheit. If there's any people that are across the pond, 19 degrees Fahrenheit is below freezing. 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing. So yeah, it would have been negative Celsius for you guys. I do not know what that math is. And it's still cold. What does it say it is right now? 28 degrees. So it would probably be like -2 Celsius for you guys right now. I know 0 is freezing. So I'm very cold this morning. I got the heater out here kicked up full blast. It's definitely knocking the chill off. I'm all cuddled up under my jackets though. Jackets, hoodies. I got the long sleeves. I got double pants on. We're out here doing the damn thing. But yeah, aside from all of that, I did get a few more clue scrolls, like doing this just pre-stream. I got a hard one, so, you know, that's nice. That's what she said. Uh, so I think today we are going to be stuck doing the dreaded thing that I feared. I have these last few boring ass skills to level. So I'm gonna weave like the grinding in, but we're also gonna do clues. So I think that'll be good. Just like whenever I get tired of this or tired of yapping, we can go do some clues and try to go get some good shit. Because I do have a few more masters. I just wish I could fill out the easy log more, you know? Okay, if for some reason, you guys, I do manage to get through all of the clues I have, we will go try to farm specifically some easies. Probably from killing a mob. Or, I don't know, would Puro Puro? That might be the move, Puro Puro. I don't know. All I do know is when these really close fishing spots pop up that are green, it's really hard for me to work in my click to clean the fishies and I get all discombobulated. See, I have issues keeping my inventory straight doing this, and you guys want me to do fight caves? You are out of your mind. Let me just check one thing here. Okay. OBS good. YouTube stream health says I'm good. That's that shit we like. Although I will admit, you guys, I am indulging in my guilty pleasure of my good friend Arcane Stars on Twitch, live streaming his hardcore World of Warcraft experiences, and I do have that pulled up on my phone on the side, on like a really low volume, so you're not gonna hear his stream unless he like screams. Yeah, I just keep peeping over. He's currently playing a human mage. It's just every so often I peep over to make sure he's either like, where is he right now? What does it say? Moon. What the fuck does it say? Oh, Mosshide Fen. I think he's like around Menethil Harbor. Like, whatever. I can't remember what zone that is. It's been years since I've played WoW. I wish I could play, but... Jokor, what up? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, buddy. We are 20 levels away from maxing this account, and unfortunately, it's got to just my luck. It's the most boring skills to level possibly ever on a live stream, but I kind of just gotta do it. But other than that, it's pretty good. I figure as long as I keep yapping, things won't be too boring. I hope you're having a good day so far, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's below freezing right now where I'm at. It's pretty chilly, but I'm bundled up, and I got the heater on out here in the workshop. So it's not bad. Good news is for that, it's so cold, I don't think that I'm gonna need to turn my fan on to keep my laptop cool. All these green fishing spots, I love them, but I can't keep up with the cutting. Why are you chilling in the workshop? It's like it's just where I do all my gaming, my streaming, recording, and all that. I don't live in here, don't worry. But it's just like I'll say maybe like a 10 or 12 foot wide by 24 foot long, like rectangular, like building. It's just for, I guess you could call it a man cave. My dad would keep all our tools and stuff in here. And, I don't know, like he has a grindstone machine thing. Like he'd be in here sharpening knives and axes and just doing whatever. We still keep our tools in here. But I kinda made room, and now I'm in here with my laptop and desk and microphone and all that, and have a PlayStation 4 that I don't really play, TV set up on a table in here with a Xbox. Um, I can never remember. It's the X or the S. It's the lesser of the two. But yeah, I got a couple chairs out here. The main reason, my mom works from home, and uh it's like for a hospital and all that, doing like paperwork stuff, looking over like personal stuff of other people. So they're kind of strict. Like they say, "Oh, you need to have your computer to where your back's against a wall, so nobody in your household can come up behind you and like read your screens and, you know, invade the person's info's privacy type." Because I'm out here, she doesn't have to do any of that. And because I'm out here during her work hours, she has peace and quiet. I could literally scream at the top of my lungs. I won't. But I literally could. Would it bother her? Nope. She wouldn't even be able to hear it. The only thing about being out here is though is in the winteriest part of winter, it is pretty freaking cold. Do have a heater out here, electric heater. And then like the hottest, sweatiest part of the summer, it's almost unbearable. But usually it's just like 2 or 3 weeks of this I have to deal with, and then it's like fine again. Gotta protect the private data of people that your healthcare system is screwing over. Yeah. See, and the funny thing is, like, I'm not gonna go into like detail of everything. She works for a hospital and has the ability to see other people's info to check it for accuracy and whatnot. Whatever. And it's literally not her computer. The work gave her that computer. It's the hospital's internet that they pay for. And her health care is through the hospital. But let her try to get on the health portal so she can sign into her personal thing, to maybe she, I don't know, maybe she wants to check in and see what time her doctor's appointment next Thursday is. You know, that kind of thing. Her work computer will not let her. How crazy is that? I could see if it was like, oh, she works for healthcare company A, but her healthcare is through healthcare company B. Like, they're totally separate. Why should you be able to access that from your work computer? But it's the same thing. It's okay though. She's got a gaming computer that I'll admit she probably, for how beefy it is, it's one of those Omen desktop computers. All she does is play Palia on it and pay bills on it. I think sometimes she might play Mahjong or something, but normally she plays that on her phone. But I guarantee you, she has never even used like 50% of that PC's capabilities. But she'll never let me use it. I'm doing Underground Pass on my Iron Man, and I'm so unlucky that it takes me 2 days already. Damn, switch gear. Yeah, I did not like Underground Pass all that much. I'm gonna be real with you. Yo, I keep trying to click the spot, but it's not here anymore. I hate it. Sometimes this plugin bugs out. It is aggravating. But other than the occasional blip like that, it's pretty good. It's so old, like you can really feel it. Damn. Yeah, I just have like a crappy Dell laptop that's not even made for gaming or anything like that. Like it could play things on a an emulator, easy peasy. I can play on an emulator and stream it and record it and be perfectly fine. But that's because it's like Game Boy Color games in PlayStation 1 and an emulator from those time periods literally uses like nothing. Unless you have a bunch of like, what is it, the ray tracing, reshaders, and all that to make the game look remastered and pretty. I can't even. I have no idea how to figure any of that out. But I just can't wait until I'll be able to get something that I can. Hopefully, I would be able to play something like Fortnite. I don't need 1,000 frames per second, but if I could get 60 FPS and be able to play Fortnite on mid graphic settings and stream it, that would and not lag, like hold the frames and stream it. That would be ideal. Cause I ain't out here trying to play like Black Myth Wukong or anything like that, but Fortnite as just like a base, like a control, I guess. Because right now I can't even play Fortnite at all on this laptop. The new graphic card line from Nvidia seems like a really good bang for the buck. Yeah. Weren't graphic cards the what's the computer part that all the people that mine crypto wanted? Was it CPUs or GPUs? I can never remember. And even just thinking about that, it blows my mind. Like, you're mining a digital currency and you need super duper powerful computer that produces lots of heat to do it. And you make money? That's weird. I still can't wrap my head around it. Okay, good. I just looked over at Arcane on my phone and he's still a human. He's still in the same zone, so he did not die. It was the GPUs. Gotcha. Oh, excuse me. I need some some water. Can't believe all this yapping's already getting to me. Yeah, I remember like, we can mine cryptocurrency on a really strong computer now. But I remember being like 5 years old or 6 maybe, and we had our first computer and we got a printer to come with it, but all of the printer paper was this funky paper where it was all connected in one long, long, long sheet. And there were these little frillies on the sides of them that you could tear off. And that was crazy. I remember the big old blocky monitor, like it was all just one thing. It wasn't like a tower on the side with the monitor up top. It was like the tower and the monitor stacked on top of each other. I still remember there was this spelling game with this little pixelated fox or whatever. I need to I need to stop saying whatever. Just all the memories are flooding back to me. I remember playing Oregon Trail on it. I remember the first time I printed something out on my own, I was scared because it wouldn't stop printing. But turns out I just was accidentally printing a bunch of blank pages. God, I remember too, it had this program on it where you could design a card. Like, the program knew the dimensions of your computer paper and could kind of give you, like, little dividers. Like, when you fold the card, this will be the front, this will be the inside, this will be the back. So you could, like, draw what you wanted from paint or type what you wanted in there, and then it would print it and you could fold it. And I would send some of those to my grandma. Jeez, dude. But yeah, that was back then. Now we can mine cryptocurrency. And we have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And granted, I'm not gonna say my exact age because y'all don't need to know, but that's all in a span of 30 years. Technically, people have been mining cryptocurrency for years though. So I'm even gonna go out on a limb and say that's just within the last 25 years that this stuff has happened. And we went from having corded house phones to cordless house phones to car phones to big old bricky Nokia looking things as cell phones to the fucking iPhone 628. Is that what they're up to now? Technology sure came a long way. Oh yeah. I'll talk to my mom about it sometimes. And when does it stop though? Good point. I don't think it will ever stop, but I think technology might get to a point where people, not people like you and me, but like the tech people, you know, people on payroll for like inventing and making breakthroughs and researching, they're going to get to a point where it's like, don't think about if we could, but think about if we should. Because I was listening to Star Talk, which is a podcast of Neil deGrasse Tyson, and him and his buddy comedian Chuck Nice were talking about, you know, mental health and everything. Like, say somebody has depression. Well, if we could, like, metaphorically pinpoint the physical location of why it's happening, make a little snip and, like, cut out the reason for the depression in your brain, bam, little surgery, snip snip, you know, it's one and done. And then Chuck was like, "No, man, give me that chip. I want a chip in my brain. A chip in my brain can do all of that." And then Neil was like, "Well, Chuck, why would you want to probably far more involved surgery putting a chip in there for that when you can just do a one and done? Like, that chip is definitely gonna have some kind of maintenance. It definitely will not be a one and done." So it's like, if you could do a little one and done surgery, you know, it's like, why do we need a brain chip? Just that kind of stuff, you know? Kara! We're already at it. If we should. The problem is rich people like Elon don't care if we should. Or we could just regulate the way society is living, which causes depression most of the time. I mean, yeah, true. Like, we do and should. and probably definitely can, given all the food waste, end world hunger. Everywhere should have access to clean water within like a 5 mile radius of anywhere on the planet. You should not have to go more than like 5 miles if it's a place with people living there, and that you should be able to have clean water. People shouldn't be starving, they shouldn't be dying of thirst, they shouldn't be dying to exposure, they should be able to be clothed for the climate that they live in. Like, I feel like though, even if we do meet everybody's most basic human needs and base survival, people will still find a way to be depressed. Like, everybody could have everything that they need, not no Lamborghini or a bajillion-dollar house. Those are luxuries of wants, but I don't know. I think it would perhaps be easier to pinpoint the thing that causes the depressy, and if we could snip it out and it just doesn't come back, that would be good. But yeah, end world hunger and thirst, give everybody clothes, clean water, and education, if that is what they want. Everybody should be able to read and write in some kind of language. Doesn't matter what language, everybody should just be able to communicate somehow. And I will die on that hill. Those are my beliefs. I don't often get too political or serious, but yeah. I'd argue that places that have everything they need are more likely to be depressed, but yes, everybody should be covered. Yeah. Not to say that, let's end world hunger. Of course, that's going to raise morale and make tons of people not only live and thrive, but feel better mentally. But yeah, there's still little teeny little bits in the back of people's mentals. It's like, I'm not starving, hooray. I'm not thirsty, hooray. I'm not gonna freeze to death, hooray. But, like, now what? You know what I mean? Part of having a purpose for me, when I feel, sorry, I'm getting more water. When I feel kind of bleh or sad, or I don't really know what I feel like, I find that I feel like that because I don't feel like I have not a purpose, like, oh, why am I here? It's just like, you know what? Right now on this Thursday morning, I kind of feel like I don't know what I should be doing. I have to like sit there and make myself be like, okay, well, I can go do this thing. Even if it's just like a task that'll take me 5 or 10 minutes, I'll go do it and it's done. And I'll feel a little bit better. And that not having an immediate purpose kind of goes away, and I've either figure out something else to do next, or I think of another thing to do. This is a weird comparison. When you're real sick and can't eat for a week and you finally just happen to be able to eat again, that's a pretty small thing that stops depression for that day. Yeah. Oh yeah. And like I absolutely love food as obviously, oh, we're human, we have to eat calories to survive and not die, but just food, I love it because it is normally a social thing, and that is why mukbangs on YouTube and all these people that eat, on live streams and stuff, that's why they're so popular. Because you know what? Most days, I'm not gonna lie, I do have at least one meal out here, sometimes two. Uh, but it'll just be me, out here. I'll pull up a YouTube video of Extra Emily. I don't know if you guys know her, fantastic female Twitch streamer. Uh, but I'll pull up the Extra Emily video while I'm out here eating my sandwich or my poverty noodles, and I feel like I'm there with her. Because guess what? She went to go to this spicy noodle place and ordered the spiciest noodles ever. So food itself, it tastes good normally, and we eat food with our eyes first, which is another thing. Like something that looks really pretty, like I don't know, just imagine like a cherry cheesecake with like the prettiest, most shiniest red cherry and whipped cream just dolloped on top, and like it's gorgeous. You're like, oh, that looks so good. That looks too good to eat. That's like dopamine going off, and you haven't even taken a bite out of that thing yet. And that's why people take so many pictures of their food too. And why people like seeing pictures of food. I can't tell you how many times it's either somebody in my Discord server or somebody in the Frog Kisser server posted a photo of what they were eating. Like somebody posted lasagna, somebody posted a homemade pizza, somebody posted like some curry or some couscous. All of that shit is probably shit I might only eat once or twice a year, but god damn, it looks so good. There's not a single thing that's been posted that I couldn't say I wouldn't eat. Unless it had like peanut butter in it and I didn't know. Because I don't eat peanuts. But yeah. Food is such an uplifting thing, and the uplifting power of it, I think, is increased when you're in a social setting. Because as fucked up as this is too, Kara, I've had a bunch of friends in the military, and I don't know if other countries do this for their military, but say POV, point of view, 9/11 just happened. You're a soldier in the USA, and you're about to get deployed off to Iraq for whatever they tell you to do. Guess what, though? Before they send you off, like the day before, or 2 days before, you are going to be eating a luxurious seafood dinner before you get shipped out. And why do they do that? To raise your morale for this probably really shitty thing that you're about to go have to do for months. You're going to have a shitty ass, probably 12 plus hour plane ride. And then you're going to have to stay at this place and do the shitty things your government tells you to do for months and months. But, hey, you get to eat lobster before you go. Huh? It's so stupid. I've seen this before in a Hanani video, but I don't know what this hunter fishing thing is. This is called aerial fishing, Baxter. Welcome in, my dude. It is out here in, my mouse wheel is kind of messed up. It's out here in Zaya. And what I like to do, I'll use this fairy ring right here for the Chasm of Fire, DJR. And you can just run down here and you take the boat to Moloch Island. God, I butchered that. But it's free. And then you can't have any gloves on or a weapon or a shield. But you'll talk to this dude Alri and get his bird. And so I got one of his birds on my arm. And it gives you fishing and hunter experience, which I'm trying desperately to max the account before Leagues ends. So we're here getting some hunter XP. Oh, thank you. I saw it in the tournament where they raised money for charity. Hell yeah. I need to do stuff. I was just stopping by. No worries, buddy. I appreciate it. Happy to answer your questions. Happy to see a fellow grass punk. We do love our grass punks. But I hope you have a good one. Military food over here is apparently amazing. I don't know, I've never had it. From what I understand, if you thank you, you too. um if you are somewhere where your military has a, I don't know the proper terms, I guess a permanent place set up, you know, like buildings, electricity, running water, and you're not out in the field, you know, as far as I know, if you are at some kind of facility where your government, your military has electricity and water set up, they can cook in pretty large meals, like in big pots, but it would be a lot of flash frozen or dehydrated stuff. And I've heard that those things are good, but then you have the MREs, the meals ready to eat, which are like single person meal packs, and it's all either dehydrated or again like flash frozen, whatever, and you have to hydrate it. That stuff is hit or miss. I know there's one thing called, oh, what was it, dude? He ordered a bunch of them to try. One was beef stroganoff. Oh, yay! Level 92, we're halfway. And, like, it was a beef stroganoff main course, which you poured water in, heated it up with the thingy that comes with it, the little thermite pack, whatever. To drink, I think it came with, like, a tang, like a powdered drink mix. It's a orange flavored drink mix. It came with some crackers, like to dip and eat with the beef stroganoff. Which, I mean, a cracker is a cracker. It's hard to remember. As long as it's not stale, it's just gonna be a cracker. I'm trying to remember though, and there was something else for dessert. Oh, it was some kind of apple. Some kind of like apple strudel or like apple crumble or something. It was a warm dessert, dehydrated, that they had to heat up. But you get like a main meal, like a side snack or two, a drink, and a dessert. And I think too, if you get a breakfast one that has eggs or something in it, I think they give you like dehydrated orange juice and instant coffee, so you can have coffee to drink to wake up and orange juice to have with your meal. But then if you can look out, you could look up on YouTube good MREs or bad MREs, or do it have, somebody has done a tier list somewhere. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they're, like I said, they're very hit or miss. Either like, ooh, beef stroganoff, everybody wants that one, or it's like, fuck, I don't know. Why is the only thing I'm thinking of right now couscous? Or it's like, couscous. Man, you're gonna have a bad day if you get that one. Or you're gonna be hungry all day. I can't even eat half of that thing. I mean, I don't even know the last time our country actually left for a war, so it's probably a lot less MREs here. You'd be surprised. The way these things are packed up, they're usually good for like at least 10 years, if not 20. The shelf life of an MRE is crazy. And then it's not even specifically meant, well, I mean, yeah, it is meant for like the military men. That's where it came from originally, but here in America, they recommend if you live somewhere where, say, you get like really bad snowstorms, you know, a lot of the time, or you live in Tornado Alley, or I don't know, you live in California where wildfires can get really bad and you're, you know, any kind of natural disaster where your power's going to go out. In America, they do suggest you have like a disaster kit, which is like a battery operated radio, enough food and water to last one person a week per person. And that's where the MREs come in. Because you could go on like Amazon or something and order like a pack of 40 MREs. And for a family of four, like, bam, there's your food covered. So for natural disasters, it's not going to be great food. And it's probably not going to be what you're used to. But at least you'll have a hot meal in your belly. That's another thing about the MREs is it's always a hot meal. Remember the Palace of the Vision Serpent quest? Frick, no, Castle. I forgot. The quest makes everything one shot if you fail like 20 times. Don't tell your military this. Our Air Force didn't even have any planes for 5 to 10 years. Also, I assume we have them. I more meant doubt our military personnel eat them often. Yeah. Well, they're good for training exercises too. I could finally use co-op mode again? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I don't know what happened, but I'm so happy for you. Ooh, I remember another MRE was you could get a meatloaf one. They had lasagna. Um, a lot of the breakfast ones were eggy because dehydrated eggs were just really easy to get. So you'd have a lot of like scrambled ham, egg, and cheese omelet with like dehydrated veggies in it. What else? What else? You would definitely get some soup too, like dehydrated soup. Ooh, country fried steak was another one. Um, oh, and did I see? I think I remember seeing a taco one too, where it was dehydrated meat and taco seasoning, and you just rehydrated it and heated it. Nothing wrong with a dehydrated soup mix. Hell yeah. I will say though, soup wise, I don't like a soup that is like watery. You know what I mean? I don't need like a thick chowder, but I don't want to take a spoonful of soup and then have me accidentally just tilt my spoon 2 millimeters and all of the liquidy soup run off my spoon. That's my only criteria is I don't like a watery soup. Have fun while I mess around in Genshin. Okie pokey castle. I'll catch you later, buddy. Hopefully you find a good co-op person. Because I'll be for real, I have no idea how Genshin Impact works. The co-op, I've never tried it. I was trying to get the high enough level. What was it? I think you needed adventure rank 14 to unlock the co-op. I was trying to unlock it so I could play with Jake, but then we just never played Genshin at the same time period, so I just never did it. Yo, how far are we into this hunter level? 49 more minutes. Are you freaking pulling my leg, XP tracker? God, and this one keeps bugging me. You know what? Damn, we have 80 pearls. That is crazy, chat. Let's give this guy his bird back. Well, let me cut these fishies. And when we come back here, I'll probably just be shift click dropping these because we got 1,200 chunks. I don't think we're gonna need. Let's see. To get from 92 to 93, I would need 591. Oh shit! I forgot. I have bird houses too. You know what? No, fuck this bird. Teleport. 2213, 2277. Only problem is the most tedious skills left to 99. Preach to the choir, honey. That's why I've been streaming for 45 minutes and it was just aerial fishing. I was considering doing a couple runs of Guardians of the Rift, but I don't have that in me. But you know what I do have in me? If I have redwood logs, oh, well, that's enough. Deposit all of you. Get these clockworks. I can make another round of birdhouses real quick. Is it a chisel and a hammer or a hammer and a saw? I can never remember. Oh, chisel and a hammer. Hell yeah. Crap, this is gonna mean I'm probably gonna need more redwood logs. I don't know, chat. This is like, every time I check these, it's like a free 40k hunter XP. Come on, scroll wheel. There we go. I like to be zoomed out. Attack is 90, Runecraft 91, Hunter 95, Slayer 92. Only tedious because it's slow. Woodcut 95, Thieving 91, Agility 95. Haven't done any since 86 XP. Lamps for the win. Mining Smithing 95. You're close. You're getting there. But remember though, your goal doesn't have to be... Oh, I didn't put any seeds in this one? God, I'm a fucking idiot. I know what it was. I built the space and then I was like, ooh, mushroom. And I got distracted. At least I managed to finish farming. Yeah, like I said, all the slow skills. Hey, I'm gonna bust the farming out. Don't you worry. We're gonna tithe farm. Oh, 19k. Okay, so 20, 40, so 80k. Technically, since I fudged it though, this round is only 60. Pain. Oh, technically it's only 40k. Damn, how did I unintentionally call it right the first time? Magic seed? No. Magic seed? No. Oh, yeah, that's right. The only reason I keep doing these is, so I can try to get the magic seed out of the nests. That's, that's the thing I'm trying to do. Okay, put you back on. Put you back on. That task is a nightmare. Yeah, it's pure RNG, dude. We're gonna go to the farming guild for a minute. Because, oh, that's right. Did I? I don't think it did. Did I start growing them? No, I didn't. I couldn't do it yet. I have the red tree sapling, but I don't have, go away, dunce. I don't want any. Oh, I don't have coins. Ah, yes, currency. I am so sorry, ma'am. Me trying to steal stuff from this poor lady. Steal her potato seeds. Get some more of those. That's plenty. And then we're going to take a little side mission, chat. We're going to get a few more redwood logs. Mr. Fish, I'm inclined to not believe that. First of all, he doesn't know who I am. Second of all, if he did, he'd tell me to fuck off and probably say a slur. Let's be real. But I appreciate you for stopping in, Mr. Fish. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, axe, dragon axe. Where are you? But yeah, Woodcutting Guild. Get like an inventory of redwoods just so I have them for birdhouses. I get a minimum 8 free bird nests a day, and I don't even think I've pulled a U seed, let alone a magic. Yeah. I've gotten magic seed drops, just not out of a bird nest. I'm kind of in the same boat. Alright, climb up the rope ladder. Alright, just a few, you guys. You remember, that's what I said last time we were here. Just a few. Okay, you guys can hear me now. Oh, lordy. Somehow my my mic jack got slightly unplugged. I'm so sorry, you guys. Um, leagues, there's only about a week left in leagues. So if you want to give it a try, it's got you start out with 5 times boosted drop XP rates. And it goes all the way up to if you get your max. Actually, it's not even max. It's like tier 6 is no, tier 7. Yeah, tier 7. So the tier next to last, you go from times 12 XP to 16. There's only a week left, but there's this combat masteries. Before all the relics were... Oh my god, that happened to me so much time when my mic disconnected. But yes, good morning, Fully Cooley and Patrick. I told you guys good morning, but yeah, audio issues. But you can get potentially 10 combat points, and to get a combat point, you have to do one of these 10 things. The stuff that's in blue is stuff that I've done. The stuff that's grayed out is stuff I haven't done. So I still would need to, if I felt like it, I have to go do the fight caves and defeat Jad. I would have to defeat the Echo version of a 3rd boss. And then I would have to do, I think this is the Inferno. But to max out a combat branch, you only need 6 points. And the stuff is pretty sick. So nothing in leagues will affect my main account? No. To join leagues, you would go to your world switcher, and there's all these different league worlds, and some of my mouse wheels acting up. Some of them you can't see the names on, but if you hover, okay, come on. Come on. Where are they? Yeah, if you hover over them, like this one, World 347 is Soul Wars, more Soul Wars. So the activities do have specific league worlds, so you can do the activities more easily, like Wintertod. But yeah, leagues worlds totally separate from your main account. Although you cannot play your main and your leagues account at the same time. But you get league points, right? And actually, I can't show the current ones, but I can definitely show the past rewards. Let's see. Because this is the 5th leagues, and it's called Raging Echoes because for each region that you unlock, you start out with Karamja and Misthalin. And then as you do leagues, you get 3 more choices. And for each area, there's an Echo boss, which is a more hard version of the original. Like for Zaya, there is hardcore, or not hardcore, there's Echo Hispori, and it drops this weapon, the Echo version, and it's pretty good. But cosmetic-wise... oh, this is the Dead Man store. Where? Is he over here? Rewards? Thank you so much, I appreciate it. I thought there was a way to make money or get something for cheap. Ah, yes, here. This, if you talk to the Sage, you do have to wait until this leagues is over to buy the rewards. But Trailblazer 4, Trailblazer Reloaded was Leagues 4. There's a teleport scroll for 1,000 points, which gives you like a unique animation when you use your home portal. Alchemy spell scroll, that's a unique, I guess, high alch animation. Death scroll is a unique death animation. Rejuvenation pool. This is like to give your rejuvenation pool in your POH like a new skin. Blowpipe ornament kit, a bulwark ornament kit, and then just a little bit of like fashion scape. But each leagues has its own uh stuff. The Shattered Teleport Scroll, that's the home tele animation. Um, let's see. Trailblazer Teleport, that's the home animation for that leagues. Trailblazer Rug, something cosmetic for your POH. Trailblazer Globe, I'm pretty sure something else for your POH. Yeah, people with fancy things. Um, where is it though? Shutter. Oh yeah, if you see a cannon that is different, instead of having like 4, I guess, cannons, it's got like 8. It's this Shattered Cannon ornament kit. I wish there was a way you could have a little window and like preview this stuff. But if you go on the wiki, you can. Twisted Blueprints. This is like a whole theme for your POH. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Raging Echoes cosmetics might be available to look at on the wiki. I'm not sure if they dropped them yet. I'm basically a noob with above average stats. If you ever seen a bunch of cannons and a couple are a weird blue cannon, it's that stuff, yeah. But leagues, it's got the accelerated XP rates. You are region locked. Like you start with Karamja and Mistalin. I picked Karen first, and then I picked Mauritania, and then I picked Desert. When you pick things, like when I picked Mauritania, there's info. When you unlock Mauritania, the following things are automatically completed. So they've gone and done pretty good to say you unlock Mauritania, but you might have needed to go to the desert to do something for a quest there. They'll auto unlock, so you don't need the desert since you don't have it unlocked. Yeah. Like this, medium task, make a batch of cannonballs at the Port Phasmatus furnace. In order to make cannonballs, you have to have Asgarnia to do the quest to get the ammo mold. So they auto-completed that for you. So if you took Mauritania, you wouldn't have to do this medium diary task when you go for your medium tasks. That kind of thing. And then there's this Echoes tab on the locations. This is the Echo version of the Grotesque Guardians. They're pretty scary. I haven't fought them yet. I did, however, you guys, go to the desert and I fought the Echo Calphite Queen. It was pretty tough. Yeah, the Echo versions of stuff look cool. Baxter, do not even worry, buddy. I do not have a fire cape. I do not. Echo Hespori looks pretty cool too. And the cool thing is you do have to kill the normal Hespori, and through killing the normal one, you get the Karen Echo Orb. And for Hespori, it's guaranteed you only need to kill Hespori once. And if you have the orb in your inventory and you try to go in there, it's like, do you want to fight the Echo? And you just hit yes, and then you kill the Echo. But the Echo is what drops this. Charged with nature and earth runes, it can use all 3 combat styles, so I can ranged, melee, and attack mage with this. And they do a really good job on the breakdown. This item has a drop rate of 1 in 15 from the Echo. I got lucky. I got it in 5. But if we go back to Desert, look at the echoes. This dry gore blowpipe, the item has a 1 in 20 drop rate, but I went past 20. I looked on the wiki. There's a pity drop rate. If you hit 40 KC and you don't have it yet, you will get it on your 40th KC. And that is what happened to me. But it's not nearly as strong as my Nature's Reprisal. You charge it with darts. It's faster, but I like the max hit from my Echo Hespori weapon better. She could get one, she just chooses not to for reasons. Jad's fucking scary, dude. Echo Calphite was a beast. I got her unique, but still. B2G, you're cooler than me 100%. Aw, thank you, Baxter. Sometimes I don't feel like it. Yeah, Echo Calphite, I just ended up panicking and food tanking until I got the unique. I got really good at fighting her. I'm not gonna lie. But by the time 40 KC came around, I was just so ready to be done. Okay, next clue. I had that with Hespori, got it on the 29th kill, guaranteed on 30. This dog shoots a meteor every 5 seconds that can maybe do 40 damage. That's scary. Maxed out character who beat Echo Calphite over 40 times. See, but I can just go in there to Calphite Queen, like, and I could be killing her 2 minutes from now if I felt like it. Jad? No. I gotta go through like 30, 45 minutes of waves and then get to him, probably lag because I'm on a potato laptop, and I'm not gonna, I didn't mean to do that. And I'm not gonna be a very happy B2G. Like, honestly, if I was good enough to make it all the way to Jad and be doing, like, actually good on Jad, and then my potato decides to give out and give me a lag spike, my spirit will be broken. Like, sorry guys, no more leagues. And I'm not trying to do that. You have a machine gun banker's note for your 200 prayer pots. I know I have all the food in the world, but it's my hardware. I don't trust it. I don't know if you were there when I lagged for freaking 3 minutes straight at Sarachnis. That was terrible. I thought for sure I was gonna fucking die. You'll be there in 15 minutes. You wouldn't be able to stream Jad, but it shouldn't be too laggy there. It's a very low texture area. I don't know, dude. And see, that's the thing though. If I do try to go into the fight caves, I would wish I could stream it or record it. 'Cause it's like huge. How about on the last day of leagues, if you beat Jad, I'll help towards the laptop. I could fully coolly. I couldn't ask you to do that, buddy. Use is a member, and Use is very helpful in all the information about the game that you give. There's no way, shape, or form I could possibly ask you to do more. I big appreciate you. Let's go open these 3 caskets. I'm shocked I haven't had a combat stab yet. Poor B2G, I feel your frustration. It's okay. We're breaking off some pennies and dollars from YouTube. Eventually, new PC. What if I called you a derogatory word for what? You gonna call me a pussy? Yeah, are you going to move from haha I'm being silly and bullying you to actual bullying? Is this the step you're taking right now? Ah. You probably could stream it. I'm just preparing for the worst. Mm. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys. My bladder is pinging me like a Discord server. I'm gonna open these 3 caskets. Bullying bad? No, Baxter. It's like the light Hanani type of bullying. It's perfectly safe. It is allowed. Just don't bully each other in the chat. But a light bullying of me is perfectly fine. No, you're good. Don't say sorry. If 90s PSAs taught me anything, it's bullying is bad. Well, look, what was the one you got me to go kill that stinky spider by telling me to go kill the stinky spider. So it's not all bad. Okay, but I'm going to open these 3 caskets. I'm going to go tinkle, go get some more water from inside the house, and it'll take less than 5 minutes. But I'm just letting you guys know. Okay, trimmed Addy plate legs and a green headband I don't like. That's 4 uniques in a thingy. That's pretty good. Crap, I forgot my clue tab. I only have 40 spaces left in my bank. I have even less now. Oh no. If the 2010s high school taught me anything, it's bullies get power positions. Yo, gold elegant skirt. Okay. She's cute. Wolf mask. Yo, what is up with all the Addy, dude? Wolf mask. Awoo. Clip that because it's the only time you're only ever gonna hear that. I'm never doing it again. Alright. We're gonna wear it though. We're gonna wear it for good luck. I'm gonna put all this stuff up and go pee. Go get more water. Yeah, take off this blood tiara. We're not rune crafting right now. Gosh, B2G. But yeah, BRB, you guys. If anybody asks in the chat that comes in, just tell them I'm peeing. Okay, you guys. That took a little longer than expected. My bad. Was filling up my water bottles and Mama Grind stopped me and we chit chatted for a minute and was telling her about how bad I feel for all these people over in California dealing with the wildfires in their homes over there right now. Okay. We are all cozy. Let's see. Now, where were we, you guys? We were doing some medium clues. Oh, excuse me. Build the costume room in the house. Most clue things can be stored in the treasure chest in there. Everybody pee. You can't make me. 68 agility. Brimhaven grace on my iron. Hell yeah, Thomas. Welcome in, my dude. Hope you're having a good day so far. If my phone says I'm at 0.1%, doesn't convince me to grab the charger, why do you think anyone, including my own body, can convince me to go pee if I don't want to? Exactly. It's like, I'll be real. I don't like pooping in public places. Like, I don't know. It's not... I know I say a lot of things are scary, and it's not scary, it's just... I don't know when the last time that bathroom's been cleaned. I don't know who all's butts have been sitting on the toilet seat in the last hour. Yeah, you can put toilet paper and stuff down, but I don't know. I just had like one too many bad experiences, I guess, where I had to like, it was do or die. It was like poop my pants or go poop, and I would go sit down on a public toilet and you could just feel the heat of the cheeks from the person before you. And it just grosses me out, dude. I don't know. Champions Guild away. So I honestly, I only ever really liked doing a number 2 at either my own house or when I worked for Circle K, I would use the Circle K bathroom because I could just clean it and then use it, and that was good enough for me. I was like, I'm gonna have to clean it like probably twice anyway for during my 8-hour shift. Ooh, I'm just gonna go ahead and let one of those times be right now. She didn't even know what hit her, chat, just like the last one. Ooh, bronze arrows. Too bad you didn't use them. You're a barbarian with an axe or whatever. Why do you have arrows? Did you kill somebody and take their arrows, ma'am? I love finding silly little things like that. They were the arrows stuck in their clothes and skin and they fell out with their bones. Oh my god. That's pretty brutal. Hey, I guarantee you I'm the last person since the last time to have gone through there. What do you guys think? I still remember cleaning the bathroom 10 times at the petrol station in one day because get this, our manager forgot to order petrol. What the fuck, dude? West of Brimhaven. They're also originally iron but rusted over. Oh, that's right. I just walk over there. I remember now. Like how if you could murder a punk rocker, you'd also get like 15 metal earrings and piercings along with their bones. Jeez, that's oddly specific. I'm just saying. like peculiarly, oddly specific. And some random dies. Yo, rope swing. These moss giants don't want the smoke. They know I'm Max Combat. Requires a metal key from tourist trap to enter. What the fuck? I've never done this this thingy. Which is fine. That's one other thing I was missing was money. Money, money, money. It was like the world's worst Mr. Krabs impression. But I do love me money. I don't do money making videos for nothing. Well, I am. There we go. I was about to say I'm sitting here eternally fighting with my freaking scroll wheel. Okay, yo, 50 mil. That ought to cover it. Oh, do I have key? Seal lock key, crystal key, ruby key, display cabinet, brass key. I don't know. Let me look this up on the wiki because I could probably just go get the key. What is the name of the key? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. If I can't get in there. Don't you get the key from beating up the level 40 guard captain who's at the front gate? I have no idea, but we're about to go see. Damn, you love money? What are you, Jewish? Ah! I have a joke. I'm prefacing this. This is a joke. Kara, who do you think you are? Kanye? No, I'm kidding. Not to be political or religious, but that dude always has some shit to say about that denomination of people, so I had to. Yep, he does drop the key. Time to get wrecked, nerd. I don't think I'm allowed to come in there with a weapon, so we're just gonna do that. You know what? I don't care if I'm not allowed in here. I'm just here to search a crate. I'm not trying to cause any trouble. Oh, King Road. Ugh, I hate that guy. Careful now, you'll lose your Adidas sponsorship. Oh no, not my Adidas. I'll be honest, I don't even own a pair of Adidas. The answer is 24. Dude, it's always 24. It's never not 24. Kanye would very happily leave me for dead, at least if what I've heard said in the past was true. All I know is he's something. He is something. Music aside, the dude, like IRL, when he's not making music, just day to day, he's something. Damn, that sponsorship makes up 0% of my paycheck. You know what? It's 19. It's gotta be. Bingo! Yo. Time to get the stack bussin' again. Easy. Ooh, actually, while we're here, chat, let me check my magic tree. Because I can't let it die again. I already resurrected it once. My closest telly to Sears Village rooftop is the outpost on the Necklace of Passage. Oof. Oh, did it finish? It finished growing! Are you guys ready? How much farming XP is this gonna be? 220 farming XP. Nice. Still did not get us to 91 though. Halfway. Alright. Now we can go to Varrock Square. Also, Guildmaster Jewel, be a true one. You can now grow this thing that's already grown, and you just need to harvest it. Of course I can. Yeah, she pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. She had me plant a dragon fruit tree, right? And then she had me plant a coconut tree. And then after that, she had me plant another freaking dragon fruit tree. But I did have the seeds. Cannot complain. Still have dragon fruit tree seeds. But what the fuck? Girl. We just had a dragon fruit tree. Pick something else. Like, out of all the different kind of fruit trees you could have me possibly freaking grow, you pull a dragon fruit, coconut dragon fruit. I didn't even get to harvest enough coconuts off of it to get 25 coconuts to be able to protect my tree. I would have if she wouldn't, she asked me to plant 3 redwood trees in a row before I had any redwood seeds. Oh my gosh. See, that's just fucking, that's silly, Jagex. Why you do that? Like, why though? Yay, back to Brimhaven. You know what? I'm gonna move that casket over there so I don't accidentally open it. Because it's a very real possibility. Misclicks are my biggest weakness. I mean, you always get the option to downgrade to an easier task, sort of like a quick reroll. Yeah, but I want the good XP. Got anything easier? I said easier, not something else I don't have seeds for. Yes. Especially redwood magic, those can be so hard to get. Yo, why is this music a bop right now? What song is this? Landlubber? Yo. Why is there just a random slice of cake over here? Oh well. I'm not supposed to ask the questions. You know what? Zarek's talisman. That's why we have it, right? And until I started getting this clue step, I had no idea that there was an apple orchard up here. Did you guys? Like, I just never. Oh no, not the yawns. I just never go up here. And honestly, these look like tennis balls on glued on trees, if I'm being for real. Moger cake? Ew. Don't you know you can't eat in everybody's kitchen? I remember it was redwood, white lily, which I didn't have seeds for, then potatoes, and I was like, seriously, two hard as fuck things, and then something I could have grown at level 1? Yes. That is so annoying. At least I can kill this wizard and then I'd go right down to the basement. I don't mind this one either. This one and the hill giant one, they're really chill. Like, I could have even just went straight to the drawer and then killed this dude. But I decided to let him have a good day today. You know what I'm saying? The Vinery. Are you guys... Is chat ready to get their country jig on? I don't know if you are. Ooh, I don't know the question, but the answer is definitely 12. Ground floor of Castle Lumbridge. Thank God it says ground floor and not floor 1. I'm not gonna lie. That EU ground floor stuff super confusing. Like, ground floor is ground floor. Floor 1 is one floor above the ground floor. Floor 1 is never the ground floor. If you guys could stop that, that would be great. This song is awesome for 14.78 seconds, and then it gets really annoying. I don't know, I like it. But I can definitely blame Hannah for that. She played it so much that I don't think I'm capable of being tortured by audio by the CIA now. I'm pretty sure I'm immune. Titty Farm! Yes. I do need to go back to Titty Farm, but it is super tedious and super boring. So I'm probably going to do Titty Farm off stream. I haven't had this step yet. I've been up here for one other clue step. I forget what it was. Maybe it was him. But dude, this place used to be packed. It is so empty here. You could not stand on a space in here in this building or right out here without also standing on top of somebody. So many bots, so many scammers. I'm glad that they shut the Duel Arena down. Or they made it to where you can only bet like, what was it, like 10k or something is the max. I did so much bot hunting here back in my day, which was like 2-3 years ago. But it was bad. I could stand there on World 302 and I could make a list of 200 unique bot names. Well, either bot names or people scamming. It was bad. Ground floor is the basement, normally a parking garage, which is why your 2-story buildings having ground and floor 1 is weird to me. See, we have the ground floor is the ground floor. And then if you had a basement, That's just either basement, like B for basement, or say you were at like a hospital or something with obviously like multiple basements. It'd be like B1, B2. But yeah, you have ground floor and then floor 1 going up, and then you have ground floor and B1, B2 going down. Duel Arena has so many jumps of popular and not popular. Dude, they really killed it off this time. Oh, excuse me, chat. But yeah, they pretty much killed it off this time, and honestly, I think it's for the best. And since they came out with an official up-to-date Jagex statement about death matching and stuff being against the rules, I'm glad to see a lot of those dudes gone too. Where am I going? Because I'm not gonna lie, there's several, I don't want to call them popular, but we'll just say they had a platform, whether it be on YouTube, Twitch, whatever, you know, and they'd be like, oh guys, I'm gonna deathmatch to the viewers, and they'd be asking their viewers to loan them GP, and they literally would do it, and it would be billions of platinum tokens, you guys, of other people's money. Like, if you don't have your own money to do something like that and risk away, gamble away, whatever, you really don't need to be taking stuff from your community and doing that. So I'm, for that very reason, very glad that death matching, whatever, death rolling is against the TOS. Okay, south of Lumbridge Swamp. Good at Dis Wizard Tower. It'll just depend if they change it again, but I can agree 100% it needs to just stay dead. Yeah. Well, now that they pretty much, I think, put the nail in the coffin on the Duel Arena, since you literally can't gamble and make a bunch of money anymore. Oh no, chat. I really don't see them undoing that judgment that they've made. And if they ever do go back on that and let people start gambling again, it's very, very shitty business tactics. Like, think about it from just like a customer perspective, like a customer service. You shut the Duel Arena down. Now all the scammers either they either have to stop scamming and go scam in a different game, or they have to go scam in a different way. Point being, they're not in the Duel Arena pulling their fast tricks anymore. So people that would be at the Duel Arena looking for legitimate challenges and stuff, they're not gonna get scammed. And that's that many less people that are gonna be tweeting at Jagex or calling customer service or bugging the shit out of Mod Ash, especially. Like, oh, I got hacked, I got scammed, get my shit back for me. Like, they don't have to deal with that anymore. Not that they ever did really deal with it very well to begin with, but that's one thing they don't have to deal with anymore. With the gambling from the Duel Arena removed. Oh, where am I going? The complete wrong way, chat. Death rolling the act of an alligator biting you and spinning you around to severely injure you is banned by TOS. Yes, fully coolly. money for nothing, chicks for free. As with everything, it'll depend on what the meta is. If we get another player base where 75 to 90% of people want it, they'll flip-flop again. I hope it doesn't come back, but that's business sometimes. No. Excuse me. Honestly, they made the wildy safe, right? Once upon a time, and they've never done that again. People don't want that. And now they've shut down the gambling. It's been shut down for at least a year now, if not closer to 2. They shut that down. People don't want it back. Just like they don't want the safe wildy back. Like the scammers, the people that took advantage of people in the duel arena, yeah, of course they want it back, but the vast majority of the general population, no. No, thank you. And I think the opinion is so strong that people don't want the Gamba back that Jagex has no choice but to just keep it. Because I'll be real, if they did walk it back, I don't even PK. I keep my ass out of the wildy, but I'll be honest. If they decided to have everything be Gamba again at the duel arena like it used to be, I will quit playing old school RuneScape and I will go find another game to make my channel out of. Like, that's how seriously I would take it if they walked it back, because it's just stupid. Wildy is exactly why I'm not as certain they kept Wildy safe for a good while. I understand they made it safe and it was safe for like a good bit, but the fact that they rolled it back and they've never done it again, it's like they're like, oh, yep, no, we tried this thing. Yeah, it's a nope. We tried it, it's a nope. But you are right, though. You never know. Businesses are businesses at the end of the day. But people also vote with their dollars, with their doll hairs. Yo, Rufus, or not Rufus, Barker, how have you been, dude? Love this guy. He sells some great Fashionscape. Look at all that. So many options. Oh, we love a back-to-back step in the same spot. I got a good feeling when we open these caskets. I got a really good feeling. This guy again. He sure is an important clue character for him to not be important for anything else. Yo. I do want to say shout out to everybody in chat, all the viewers, all the lurkers. You guys are fucking awesome. This stream's up to almost 50 views and I've only been live 2 hours. That blows my mind. Like, literally. I looked at that, I had to do a double take. I was like, my stream? Fairy ring. We're gonna go to Dis Wizard's Tower. I always disliked Duel Arena, but I'd be a lot more mad if they brought back Safe Wildy than I would if they reversed the Duel Arena. And I'm no PKer. I would probably be equally as pissed. But I would probably be more pissed about the Duel Arena thing because that's got to do with real world trade and all that. But like the Duel Arena still functions. Like it is still the Duel Arena. You can go duel people, and technically I think Gamba up to 10,000 GP. But Yeah, you're not gonna be sitting there with your maple short bow on your bot account, like scamming people out of millions and millions every few hours. That is not possible anymore. It was a very good thing. Haven't seen a video of you from you in a while. Cause I've been doing the leagues, Thomas. I haven't touched main game at all since league started. But I've been doing a ton of streams though in these past 2 months. So I think it's a fair little bit of a balance, you know? Cuz normally I forget which one this is. Cuz normally I only put out one video a week because that's all I have time for between planning, like scheduling and testing and recording and editing and the thumbnail and all of that. Like I might start a video on Sunday or Monday and then be making the thumbnail on Thursday to post it on Friday. But streaming has been a little bit more laid back. Which one of these is it? Am I just stupid? Probably. This is what I need, I think. That was not what I needed. Okay, ALQ. We got this. ALQ. Would never be able to remember that. She signed out in Falador day 1 of leagues and her account's still there. Yes, it is. It is very much still there. Well, no, I lie. I had to buy a bond to bond the account, so technically it's at the GE right now. But yeah. Now I have to fight with my scroll wheel. Zoom out the map. Zoom me back out. Yeah, I logged back on in the main in Falador. Went to the G, bought a bond. I think listed some more stuff that I merch on the auction house, on the Grand Exchange to just keep slow selling. But yeah, I haven't played more than 10 minutes on the main since league started. Shh, that's not a part of the canon event. You know what is a part of the canon event? Me taking my booties off. Too bad I had boots under my boots. You guys will not be seeing free feet today. Okay, I did the thing. Where are you, Yuri? I was about to say. Are you kidding me? Meh? Meh. Talk to me. Thank you. Dude, you have a bee in your arm? I could care less. Why are you like this, Yuri? Rare WoW player plays old school RuneScape. Very rare. I mean, I would really like to go back to World of Warcraft one day. Maybe do variety, like OSRS a little bit and WoW a little bit, but I don't have the funds for a WoW subscription, nor do I have the hardware to play it right now. So that's definitely on the back burner. Maybe one day they'll come out with like ultra super hardcore classic WoW, and like by then I'll have a PC that can play it. When you hopped into main game, did you remember to check on your miscellaneous funding? I didn't, but I think it's good. The only thing I really use miscellaneous for is free coal. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, guys, casket time. WoW needs to bring out OS WoW. Well, that's kind of like what WoW Classic is. But I forget it's not just vanilla WoW. I think regular classic is vanilla in Burning Crusade now? I can't remember. I'm gonna take a water break before I open these chat. We have our wolf mask on for good luck. Let's see if we'll get something good. Ooh, nice cold water. And we are drinking some wonderful strawberry flavored water. Yo, what is up with this guy? You can't even click on him. He looks so miserable. He has no name. You can't click on him. You can't interact with him. Look at him looking out the window. I bet he's like, God, I wish I could just fucking take my brains out right now, but I have to sit here and go back and forth and sweep this stupid bank that nobody really uses because they like the West one better. Look at him. I feel so bad for him, dude. Okay. Yes, strawberry. Okay. Gold climbing booties. Cute. Oops. I did not put that in clue loot. Go in clue loot. You two, go in the clue loot. 2 Crier's hats. How does that happen? The stupid bank that's only used to deposit runecraft essence that almost no one minds. True. Double Crier hat, though. That's kind of nuts. It could have been anything. But okay. A blue boater. What's up, you guys? My name's Hanani. I like to cut trees, and in my downtime, I like to cut even more trees. I live in Australia. I love kebabs, and I have 2 dogs named Sunny and Blind Baby. I had to. It's a blue boater. I fucking had to, you guys. I wasn't even picking on her. I was just trying to pretend to be Hannah for 2 seconds. They really love giving me these miters and stuff. And more purple sweets. We have all the tasks with the purple sweets done now. How far along are we? Nope. Clues, mediums. 38 medium clues done. We have 13. That's gonna put us right at 50. I don't know if... Is there a task for doing 50? There's a task for 75. Huh. Oh, why did I do that? Jeez. Okay, and there's not even any task here for getting more uniques. What about hard? 25 hard clues, 30 hard clue slots, 50 hard clue uniques. Excuse me, chat. I think we're gonna move on to we're gonna do hard clues. We got 69 of them. That's great. Let's see. Plank, oak. I'm gonna need teak planks now. Ooh. That's okay. We only use like two at a time. That's plenty. Let's see. Just a second here. Checking OBS. Jeez, I've been live for almost 2.5 hours. It doesn't even feel like it, you guys. Oh, shit. Should I do my burn house run? Nah. Well, Later, me can worry about that. BIQ. That is a code that I have learned well. Go see this strange, or this weird old man. Why is he weird? Why can't he just be a guy? You know? He looks pretty normal to me. Damn. They're kind of rude. Ooh, yay. I finally get to fight somebody. CLP? Okay. I'm not familiar with that code, but here we go. I mean, he hangs around a bug's nest all day. Seems a little weird to me. I mean, he could just... Maybe he's autistic. Maybe his trains are bugs. I mean, I don't know. Take that, poison me, you stupid Saradomin wizard. You could never. Lunchtime, we're back. Hell yeah, minus. We are working our way up to getting 25 hard clues done. We just swapped from mediums to hards when I realized I didn't have any more medium thingies to do. AIR. In the air. Saradomin? More like Sarah Destroyed. Spitting facts over there, minus. As an autistic, yes, and most NTs consider our hyperfixations weird. Okay, fair. Northeast of Berg der Rot. Do I? Barrow's minigame teleported is. Actually, is there a Barrow's? Am I stupid? Is there a Barrow? No. Yeah, I'm stupid. How was I getting here before? Oh, I know how I was getting here before. It was a little bit of a trek. You could call it a temple trek. Thank you. I'll be here all Thursday. Good thing I had 99 agility. I ain't taking no bath today. A++, thank you, minus. Oh, I've been having fun. I've been having lots of fun today. I was really aggravated I couldn't stream yesterday, but you know what? Life be like that. I just gotta do today what I was gonna do yesterday. That's all. That's all. Oh yeah, I remember this. We have to get a... Nope, wrong way. We gotta get a running start. And good news, you guys. I'm getting even closer to my 4K watch hours. I only need 200 more hours now. Which, of course, YouTube showing me how close I am. YouTube itself is a few days behind, so it might even be less than that, but we're closing in on it. And I'm so hyped. Had plans to try to hit it before New Year, but you know what? This is gonna be a good way to bring in the new year. 2025 gonna be bussin'. Always the Saradomins. Shame. They just don't know. They don't know, chat. I am not the one to mess with. Pretty sure I added 12 hours yesterday, so it needs to catch up. Oh, I big appreciate that, Kara. And I have been making sure to add every single one of these live streams in chronological order for easy viewing pleasure to a playlist. Which, when I end stream today, before I go eat, I got remember to go do that. Good thing is, it's literally, it just takes like 2 seconds. I gotta walk outside. I don't want him to see how I'm solving this puzzle box. Because if he sees how I solve it, then maybe he'll learn how to solve it, and then he won't need me anymore, and I won't get him as a clue step. Ah, here you go, buddy. Lizard Man Canyon. Oh my. DJ R. Very sad we still never got the Dragon Warhammer though off the shamans. And I just realized I say shit kind of nope, go that way. Sometimes I say shaman, sometimes I say shaman. I just noticed. I guess it's kind of like potato though, huh? Yay, casket. Nom nom nom. Actually, let me put it over there so I don't accidentally open it. Lizard Charmin. Charmin. Demons and Daemons. Damon. I guess too, I do have a southern accent, even though I try not to let it be too thick for stream. There's several words that you can absolutely tell. In the air. Killing lizard Charmanders for Dragon Warhammer. See, they're not lizard Charmanders. They're not orange. I'm not vibing with that very much. It's clearly pronounced Shaymane. This sounds like chow mein. You're making me hungry. Dig. Let's see if I can kill this guy in 8 seconds. Probably not. Yo, I did. Wow. All that's left is bones. Charmander is already a lizard, but he's not I mean, the lizard in game is not orange though, Kara. Charmander is a grass type Pokemon. I said that just to try and trigger anyone. My eye twitched. I'm not gonna lie. I read it, my eye twitched. So, count that mission successful. Was it B-I-R or B-I-S? Fuck. I forgot what it was. Oh, it's that. So, yeah, Raffle, you're welcome. You're welcome, buddy. I'm also glad I'm not the only one who thought chow mein. Chow mein, lo mein. It's carbs. I know my carbs. Speaking of which, definitely in the mood for some cheesy poverty noodles today. I want some nice hot noodles. I do not want to have a cold ham and cheese sandwich. Grassmander, the Grass Charmander regional variant. Cubone is a tragic Pokemon. Yeah, Cubone, the skull it wears on its head is like its mom's skull or something like that. Very, very sad. Cubones are orphans. Lizard Charlemagne. I imagine they would be a very distinguished lizard. Commander, a leader type Pokemon. Cubone is a depressed Charmander. Well, you'd be depressed too, Kara, if you were an orphan. I'm just saying. Sometimes I get depressed and I'm not even an orphan. One Pokemon that I do kind of feel a little bit bad for, though, is like wheezing and coughing. Like, I get they're poison Pokemon and they're like smog, smoke, whatever, but like, I don't know. I feel like they're set up for failure. We'll just call it that. Shiloh Village, so we need to go to Brimhaven and take the thingy. Mr. Mime plus Jinx are relatives of Mr. Popo. Honestly, I see it. I can see it. Who said I'm not an orphan? I mean, technically I'm not, but I haven't seen either of my parents for 4+ years. I mean, all I'm saying, you calling him a depressed Charmander. Regular Charmanders have parents. That's probably why they're not sad. Oh, let me drink some more water. And by drink some water, I mean not a big gulp, because I don't want to have to pee in 20 minutes. Just enough to wet the whistle. You know what I mean? Okay. Next step. Fossil Island. Do any of you guys know of two YouTube channels? One is called Sir Spooks, and the other one is called Nuke's Top 5. They have some of the silliest voices ever. Like, they're memorable. They're not AI. They are like real people, but it's like that Daily Dose of the Internet guy in his voice. So sometimes I mimic them. Cause what is it? I forget. It's either Sir Spooks or Nukes, but they'll do like top 15 scariest Home Alone videos. And it'll be like number 14, number 12, number 7. And every time it switches to a new clip, I just crack up laughing. Like, the shit is he's supposed to be covering scary stuff, but I can't get over his voice. Like, I guess they're okay. Like, I don't particularly believe in paranormal ghosts, all that, all that kind of stuff. So, but they're okay dudes. Daily Dose dude is pretty cool too. But just their voices. It's a voice you hear once or twice, and then you could probably go 5 years without hearing it, but then you hear it once and you're like, oh, that is that guy. Like, I'm not even kidding. I know the guy. The voice cracks me up every time my flatmate watches him. Yeah. I wonder how many people watch for the content of the video, or they just watch because, like, that's a dude with the voice. You know what I mean? Like, silly voice dude. I feel so silly earlier. I can't believe my audio jack for my mic it came unplugged literally 2 millimeters. Ooh, a puzzle box from you. Is this gonna be a grotesque guardian? Just tell me. Don't break my heart by making me wait. It's a troll! Troll in the dungeon! Dig at the Clan Cup trophy. See, I've done this step before, but I forget. Oh. Okay, Giant's Foundry. Got you. Good thing I can use my teleport to get there. How to pronounce memes are good too. Frappuccino is like frappa. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh god, there's the one dude that I know that does it. In the one specific video I remember had the word Mississippi in it, and it just had me rolling because nowadays there's like I want to say there's like a less than 50-50 shot. You walk up to any American anywhere, Alaska, Hawaii, anywhere in the US, you know, you ask them to spell Mississippi, there's a 50-50 shot that they're not going to be able to do it. So to hear just the complete fucked up way that dude pronounces it, knowing nobody really knows how to spell it, oh. And it's like, sure, you could pick any old words, but that dude is like pretty good at picking good words that you can butcher like really well for comedic effect. Ooh, BIQ, yo, we gotta go talk to the weirdo again. I also love how they. Oh, the how it's made guy, yes. Yes, the dude that does the parody over how it's made. I'm not gonna lie, every day from like middle school and high school, if I was sick, I had to stay home from school because I was sick, with like strep or a fever or something. That show was on the TV the whole day. Whether I could sleep, whether I couldn't sleep. That is the show that I would always watch when I was sick, and it would help me feel better. BLP. Head on, apply directly to affected area. Head on, head on, head on. Yo, and that reminds me, there's this, I think, don't hold me to this. I think it might be a real product, or somebody literally made a mock-up of it to make it seem like a real product. But there's this suntan lotion or sunscreen or lotion, but the commercial is like, come get cummed on. Get cummed on today. And it's literally called Cummed On. And there's like the dude holding a bottle or whatever, and obviously it's a meme of being the act of cummed on. But the wordplay with it, he said that shit like 4 or 5 different ways. It just had me rolling. And the reason I say I don't know if it's a parody or if it was real or not, because the video I saw it was like, you know how TVs and stuff were before everything was like all digital and this and that. everything was like analog. It kind of had that kind of film quality to it. So, but yeah, it was like, come on down and get cummed on today. Please don't clip this, you guys. Clip it if you must, but I'm being serious. I'm being serious about a meme. BIP. There's also the hand job, which I'm pretty sure started as a parody, then became real. I shipped my pants. BIP. Let's bip over there, shall we? Oh no. I have to go. Oh, I can just. Nope. I can just do this. Nice. I thought I was gonna have to like run through this maze, but no, not today. Aw, they turned one of my sharks bad. That's kind of sad. I'll just have to kill this Saradomin wizard to make myself feel better. And then maybe get a casket. Ooh, I don't know. No casket. It was wishful thinking. Oh, we have to go all the way back to the Calphite hive thingy. Definitely dope. Definitely Dr. Dre. Super dope beat maker. Definitely Game On. Thomas, what are you talking about? I know Dr. Dre and I know Kmart, but the two do not go together, so I'm highly curious of your thought process. Yo, these desert wolves, they don't want to smoke. Rain Man, Eminem. Haven't memorized. Got you. See, you first said Rain Man, Eminem. I was thinking of his song Cinderella Man. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see. BKR. Back to the stinky swamp, you guys. BKR. Eminem had meme songs and I missed that. Yeah. Houdini was good, I guess. Yeah. I remember I really liked that song. What was it? That song We Made You? That one was pretty good. I sent the hand job infomercial to the Discord. It was so dumb and obviously a parody, but considering I received one as a gag gift, I know they actually made them at some point. Oh my god. Wow. That's hilarious, Kara. Awesome. Let's go back to Lumbee, boys. Relapse is a vibe, like high schoolers smoking pot and acting edgy. Yeah. I remember back at my high school. It's a very rural country area. Although since I graduated high school, it's slightly more developed. The school did have like a bunch of wooded land around it, but now it's like developed and they have like a tennis court and um a second entrance and exit to like the student parking lot. Just they've added more stuff, but back in my day, you could go behind like the whole school was a bunch of there's a courtyard that was a rectangle shape. And then we would have like the 100 building, the 200 building, the 300 building, just kind of all in a circle, or not a circle, but all just around the courtyard. And then like the gymnasium and cafeteria and auditorium were like on one side. But we could go behind like one of the 100 or 200 buildings and you could shoot a basketball. That's how close it was. There was a neighborhood with a cul-de-sac dead end street. You could throw a basketball and hit it behind that school building, and people would go over there and they'd sit in the cul-de-sac and they'd be smoking and stuff. And then you'd have the police rolling up and chasing back onto school property. Good memories, let me tell you. I also regifted it, and I know it went around 20 people, and it was funny every time. Back in my day. Yup, back in my day. Once you start saying back in my day, there's no going back from it. You've officially entered an era. So never start saying it if you don't want to start it. I've said it like twice and now I can't stop saying it. I am going to the right place, right? Right. Can I get back there from over here? Okay, I can. I was gonna be so mad if I couldn't squeeze through here. Who goes back here, bruh? You got cactuses back here. Can't nobody chop these bitches. What is this? Some random plant? Back in the dizzy. Hell yeah, Thomas. Back in my day, we didn't wonder if graffiti was art or vandalism. We wondered how the fuck it got up there. Yes. I gotta say, there's a spot with a river that I like to go camping / fishing at. And it's got a big old concrete bridge that goes over the top of it. It was built at least like 40 or 50 years ago. But you park up at the top of it and you can walk down this side. There's like a really steep way, and then there's a much longer but less steep trailway for everybody else. But yeah, you go down there and there's these giant rocks that cover like the riverbed. I'm talking about like one solid chunk of rock that's like 50 feet long by like 30 feet long, and it's just flat. And if it just rained and the water's kind of high, all the water just flows over the rocks and it's really pretty. But when the water's kind of low, you can go out there and sit on the rocks, like right up under the bridge. You go sit and you lay back, and you look up at the bridge, right? And it's covered in graffiti. It's like, are they rappelling from ropes and hanging upside down, defying death right now, just to make some art in a place that's so off the beaten path that hardly anybody ever comes down here? It's like, why? We're talking about an area that is so remote, so out in the country, that you could go out there, break your leg, and probably not hear or see anybody for 2 or 3 days. Like, easily. It boggles my mind. Like, who are you? Why are you doing this? Why did you pick this place? Like, how did you decide what you were gonna paint? So many fucking questions, dude. I've never graffitied anything before ever in my life. So I guess, I don't know, I just don't get it. I know some people graffiti and tag things for like the adrenaline rush of it. Like, oh, we might get caught by the police and have to run. But like, it's so rural out there, you don't even really see game wardens out there. Like, people fish and stuff, rarely, because like I said, it's off the beaten path. But you don't if you don't even see game wardens out there, let alone regular police, like there's no rush to be had, buddy. You could be out there in the middle of daylight. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna catch you. Like, so it can't be like the adrenaline thing. Graphic tee equals wearing graffiti. As an avid Tony Hawk American Wasteland player, someone got there either rail sliding somewhere above the area or jumped a huge gap to it. Maybe the rush was the risk of dying with no one to save them. Honestly, Kara, that would be the only adrenaline that you could possibly get from doing that. And like, it doesn't even look good. It's just a bunch of scribble scrabble. Like, people putting their names and drawing dicks and fucking weird shit. Like, Sammy loves Casey or whatever. And then you go back like 6 months later and Sammy loves Casey is covered up. It says Sammy loves, like, with a dick drawn over Casey. It's, I don't know. I wonder if it's just like two groups of people maybe that come and tag the place and they just tag it back and forth. And it's like, oh no, they tagged our spot. We gotta take it back. I don't know. Everyone got the same bubbly font. Yeah. Yep. Just like everybody's still drawing those, with the lines. Stizzies? Is that what they're called? Where you do like the line, and then another line under it, and then I don't know. I can't. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. But I think they're called stizzies. It was like that one little like line art symbol that everybody in middle school and high school was drawing because they thought they were so hip and edgy. This is a pretty picture. And it'll be even prettier when I finish it. Yes, dude. Tree. We love Tree. Tree is life. Oh, I didn't need a level 3 certificate. Bitch, drop that shit on the ground. If I ever did graffiti, I'd use Times New Roman fonts so everyone would know that I'm smart. That's really big brain minus. Talk to the head chef in the Cook's Guild. That means back to Barack. The bridge I used to hang out under, totally not in school uniform. Someone put "Will you marry me" on the underside of the bridge, and I want to know how many couples got screwed. Oh. Yeah, let's be real for a minute and talk about how there's graffiti in some of the most weird, obscure places and angles. Like, I don't know. Because if you think about it, somebody being flipped upside down, like graffitiing a bridge, is almost the same thing. What's that dude's name? Leonardo da Vinci? Was he the dude that painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? It's like kind of the same thing. Not really, but almost. Still want to know how they got up there and how it was better written than my normal handwriting. Yeah. Because I have used cans of spray paint before for, like, ooh, one thing, my mom got a bird bath and we had it for a couple years, and it was originally like this kind of, I guess, eggshell, like like it was colored like this, like how brown this text box is. It was kind of colored like that, and I don't know. I kind of wanted some color in the yard, so I got like a blue, like the color of this ranged mastery. It was like a sky blue. I got that color, and I painted the bird bath, just the outside, not the inside. Do not want um do not want the birds to get all toxic from paint and stuff. That would be bad. But yeah, like just like little stuff like that. And I would struggle so hard with how close or far from the bird bath I needed to be with the nozzle. You do know you don't need a chef's hat to enter if you're wearing a 99 cooking cape, right? Well, I gotta show 'em what's what. That is the cooking guild. I am born to grind. I do cook for a living. Sometimes in game. Probably scaffolding in practice. See, I know for a fact graffiti people that go around tagging places, they do not use scaffolding, because if you've ever used scaffolding before, you know how loud it is, how many pieces to it there are. There, and the time it takes to put it up and put it down correctly. Ain't no way. Can't be. Michelangelo got some scaffolding from a nearby Home Depot to paint the Sistine Chapel. Oh, it was Michelangelo, not Da Vinci. Might be. I doubt it's scaffolding. The locations don't work with it. Yeah, and when you do use scaffolding, the ground's gotta be like very even. But so I don't think it's scaffolding. And a lot of this shit'll be 30 fucking like 30 feet up off the ground. So it's not like you could be like, oh, well, they just used like a 10-foot ladder, or, they climbed on their buddy's shoulders. Like, it's crazy. I need to remember to take a couple of pictures of that bridge next time I go, which probably won't be until like April, when it's a hell of a lot warmer than it is now. I think it's probably climbing ropes. Yeah. See, the thing is, though, rope climbing, like, I get it. Like, people rappel down, right? And I get people that do rock climbing and they're hooked into a rope and they climb, and then they travel slowly up the rope. But people that are literally climbing up on a rope itself, I could never. Mm, fuck. My mom left to go grocery shopping and she just got back. I'm gonna pop these 5 caskets open real quick and go help her carry some stuff in and be. Ooh, a Gothic stole. That's lovely. More purple sweets. Yeah, I go be good daughter and help her, because, ooh, a coif. That's gonna be so good. Because she did not have to go out here in this 30-degree weather to go get groceries. But to be fair, it's gonna be a lot more colder this weekend, so that's why she went ahead and did it today. Ooh, Samurai D'hide Shield, Dragon Boot Ornament Kit. Too bad I don't have dragon boots. Put these up real quick and give me. Oh, we already had Narda. Okay. Give me like 5 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna make sure that I go pee and stuff. Okay, sorry about that, chat. We are back. I am very cold. I don't care if it says it's 38 right now. It still feels like the exact same as it did when I woke up this morning in 19. Oh. Okay. Good news is though, Mama got us more poverty noodles. And some more cheese to put in to make my cheesy poverty noodles. Some lunch meat, got her some sodas, some fruits, good stuff. By the time I had already got out there, she had made one trip in and she started to come back out. I was like, no, nope, you went and got the stuff. Let me bring the rest of it in. You already had to deal with the cold enough. Like, we don't play that around here. I might not always be available to go grocery shopping with you, but you went and got the stuff, you paid for it, and you brought it home. The very least I can do is help you bring it in and put it away. Good child, I try. I try to be good to mi madre. Simply because I do not have a job. Well, I mean, I guess you guys could call this my job and my print-on-demand store a job, even though they don't do all that much in the way of money regularly. And I guess my first main job is taking care of the house, taking care of mama. Cause you know what? At the end of the day, I'm an only child. At the end of the day, all we got is each other. Let's go. Ooh, I wanted to see, since we did open those, how many uniques are we up to? 25. Cool. Oh, so it pays about as well as food service then? I wish. I've thought about it. I've thought so freaking hard about, oh, I really do need this PC. Like, what if I just kill my body and go balls to the wall for, and do retail for 2 or 3 months to try to. I was like, no. My body, my eyes started twitching, my stomach started churning. There's no way I could do that with my fatigue and everything. Because that would be the easy answer. If I need to get PC, get job to get PC, but a lot of times it's just not as simple as that. Last time I did food service, I learned 2 months in my hard limit before I start seriously injuring myself. Ooh. Yeah. That's no good. And I've got a buddy of mine that does, I guess you could call it construction. They lay pipe for like residential and commercial places that are being built, and like they test the pipes, make sure everything's like sealed really good, holds the appropriate amount of pressure. And he told me about him being on a crew with this dude. Granted, the friend is roughly 30, and he's on a crew with this other guy that's either just as old or older, and then their, I guess, leader of their crew is this 22-year-old dude. Now, the dude knows his shit, knows how to do his job, but when he's trying to show my friend, like, oh, hey, let me show you how to do this thing, he literally can't stop putting him down. Like, oh, you're fucking it up. You're doing it wrong. You're not going quick enough. You're not blah, 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 blah. He can't shut the fuck up from putting my friend down long enough to actually teach my friend the thing. And so my friend literally got pissed off at him and was like, if you don't stop doing this thing, then I'm just gonna leave, because I've been putting up with this from you for weeks now, and everybody has a limit. And dude kept on, so guess what? My friend left, and now he's working on a different crew, and everybody knows what a complete fucking asshole that 22-year-old kid is, that he might have experience and know his shit and know how to do his job, but when it comes to showing somebody else how to do it, they are just incapable. So yeah, dude might lose his job, because it's like my friend is like the third person to be like, yo, I can't work with this guy. Here's why. I forget. Oh, Port Phasmatis. That's right. I broke, seriously injured 4 ribs, and still wanted to work the next day. I don't know what was wrong with me. Oh my god, Kara. Knows his stuff, but is just an asshole. What's the bet? He learned it from his father. I mean, I don't know nothing about the 22-year-old guy, but there's far too many people that get put into I want to say, does this take me to slip? I think this does. There's far too many people in the world that are put into management positions, and not even management, just teaching positions where you are supposed to guide people with your knowledge, and they're just incapable of communicating with another fucking human being without either getting mad or pissed off or just being a general asshole. I think I remember this dude was on the east side. Absolute power. Corrupt. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know this place at all. I don't know where I'm at. But I know that dude is like over here. This is an awfully big place for it to be just full of nothing. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, this is where the nightmare is. I forgot. I've never done the nightmare. Oh, shoot. I hate that that's a clue step. Okay, where is this guy? Northeast. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's on the red part. He's on the red part. I remember now. I've only had to do this once before. Aw, cute little undead dude down here in the dingy depths of this dingy dungeon, and you want me to solve this beautiful castle with the green grass and the blue sky. Yeah, I think he's trying to send a help me message. What do you think? Could be wrong. Could be totally wrong. But I think he's screaming for help. Yay, Casket Gang. The ruins of Uzer. Well, let me just get out from underground so I can see the actual map. I probably should have kept the teleports to Narda on me, huh? Oh, we can just go. That's fine. That's totally fine. We can go around our ass to get to our elbow. I'm at Fairy Rings. I had to do 2 Zulrah puzzle boxes earlier, and I was like, my character doesn't even know who this is. Who this is? How the heck do you? For realsies. Damn. Shout out chat W stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. I don't know why I did that. Now I have to buy a pass. I could have just took the carpet. See, this is where he fucking gets you. This is where he gets you. All these passes. Oh no, I'm gonna get on a carpet. My friends list is doxed. Do you not have Elite Desert Diaries done? No, I do not. Because that would require me doing, like, hard stuff. I think. Yeah, no, we don't be flexing with it. There was a reason why the desert's not done. He lets you through for free when you do. I don't care enough. I'm curious though, because I do forget. What was the thing? Steal artifacts. Oh, sell some art. Oh, Pyramid of Plunder. That's why I didn't want to do it. I can't be asked to do Pyramid of Plunder. That's what it was. Okay, BKR. Back to the stinky swamp. But to be fair, this is one of the better Mauritania steps. I'm just glad I got plenty of anti-poisons. Let's pull out a couple more Sharkies. That is very good to know, though. I did not know that if you had the Elite, he let you through for free. But this seems like an awful lot of trouble to go through. I'm not so sure that's a very good reward. I know there's, like, additional things, of course, but I don't know. That seems like something you could give with a medium diary. Pyramid of Plunder was the worst part of those diaries, and saying that was the only thing that motivated me to do 91 Thieving. Yeah, I knew I made the right choice by just not doing it. I've never done it before. I have no want to do it now. Okay. Brimhaven. Might only be medium or hard required. I don't know. I cashed in all 4 at once. I hear ya. Another puzzle box. Oh, what are the odds it's the same Sir, do you even know what a castle looks like? There's no castles here. So, did you steal this from somebody? Or... Okay, I got a casket. I'm not even gonna ask, dude. BLP. That is the Tazar place. I remember because of blip. It sounds like the word blip, just without the I in it. Why that makes me think of Tazar people, I could not tell you. Oh, that's where I left my puzzle box. Oh, well, it's done. Don't worry about it anymore. Dig inside the chicken pen at the Champions Guild. Let me in. Don't greet me. I'm not a bold adventurer. I'm the born to grind. Do you know who I am? Apparently not. Outside of Draenor Manor. See, guys, Clue Compass, who? We don't need her. We do not need her, not one single bit. Almost there. No, wrong way. I think it's kind of silly though. We're digging here. Is this like, this is clearly paved. Because like there's this thingy in the ground. Like this very much so looks like paved compared to over here with the dirt. How am I digging on pavement? Okay. Bad news, guys. We do not have an amulet of glory. I have to drop this clue. I also had like 2 clues back to back. Speak to A gives me clue. Speak to A gives me clue. Speak to B gives me clue. Speak to B. Bros, like, why do you have clues to talk to yourself again? Maybe it's just gravel. I mean, it could be gravel. I don't know. I've just always thought this was like paved. Because very clearly these are stone buildings. So they have access to at least like cement or concrete or whatever. Some kind of brick mason is going to come in my chat now and be like, they're not the same. Well, you know what, buddy? I'm sorry I don't know the difference between concrete and cement. But that's not my job. Okay. South of Shazian's Wall. That means we're going to use our Book of the Dead. Where? Oh, we are all the way over there. Oh no, chat. That's so far. This is literally so out of the way too. Like, who is coming out here? I mean, they're not, but I can't tell you why. The same reason I can't tell you the difference between wood and metal glues. Yeah. Oh, wrong way. Nope, wrong way. There you go, BTG. I'll be real, I didn't know that there was a metal glue. I always figured metal glue would be like welding. I guess that is the most permanent of the metal glues. This dude's so silly. He think he can take me out. It's always a Ceradolman. Have you yet to get an Armadillion or a Bandosian? It's always Ceradolman. Yo, more caskets. Yes, please. Pirate Pete. Dock northeast of the Ectofunctus. I swear, I don't really care for Port Phasmatis that much. Like I've never been a big fan of these swampy areas, and I'm not a big fan of zombies. Like I can't even play Call of Duty Zombies without throwing the controller when one gets me. So, I don't know. I don't really like Port Phasmatis, but I like saying Phasmatis. Solve this puzzle for me. Troll puzzle. I mean, glue is technically a very vague term. It just means any adhesive that can stick two things together. Technically, welding normally used another metal to do it, and liquid metal would technically be adhesive. Dangerous adhesive, but adhesive nonetheless. Yeah. Ooh, I saw this really cool thing though. God, where was it? I want to say it was this guy Cody on YouTube. He has a channel called Cody's Lab, where he took like a solid like centimeter thick chunk of aluminum, and I don't know, it was like 2 inches by 2 inches, but you know, it was like a centimeter thick, and he carved out a little tiny like round, I guess, divot in the metal and put a drop of mercury in it and did a time lapse, and you could see the mercury slowly eating away at the aluminum, and like the mercury seeps into the aluminum and kind of it makes it like really brittle, where there's like contact with the mercury in the aluminum. This shit was crazy. Okay, Giant's Foundry, just in time for me to use my teleport. It's off cooldown, and we used to put that in hats. Yeah, I found out that's where the term the Mad Hatter comes from. Because when it came to shaping hides and leathers into hats, they would dip barehanded, dip the hide / leather in a solution that made the material more workable, and partly it had mercury in it, and they dipped their bare hands in there, and their fingies would be absorbing the mercury, and it would make them have hallucinations, and that's the term Mad Hatter. This shit's crazy. But also, as crazy as it is and as sad as it is, you know, that we didn't know that mercury was like that, it's so interesting. Because there's even like some Egyptian tomb with a pharaoh or something in it, and like it's been discovered, like archaeologists know of it, but nobody will go into it, or nobody is allowed to go into it, because all of the area around the archaeological site is testing pretty high for mercury levels. And apparently there's a rumor that if you go in the pharaoh's tomb, like just this massive amount of mercury is going to spill out of the doors the second they open, and like coat everything and everyone in this like mercury booby trap. So no, that's why nobody's went in. So that's also another mercury, a weird mercury tale, if I could call it that. Draenor Manor. I find a lot of things like that in history very interesting. Like, sure, blah blah blah, whatever. Aliens gave us corn, sure, buddy, and the world's flat. But like the ancient Egyptians and them using charcoal and different pigments, like they would crush the blue lapis lazuli rock and make makeup pigments out of that, and the dust off of lapis lazuli rock is very toxic. Hey, my clue scroll's still here. Yo. Now think of that, remembering that they often buried living servants with the pharaoh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Crandor Island again. Okay. And then I would also like, I know, oh, ancient pharaoh, they had so much gold buried with them and nice pottery and jewels, like they were important. We get it. But I'm extremely interested in knowing like the average Egyptian. Like they don't get a big old tomb and pyramid and whatnot. Like I would assume though, if there was a regular Egyptian and they were like would tell their family, which I'm assuming like, hey, if I die, oh, this is my, I don't know, my favorite rock, please, if I die, bury me with my favorite rock. I wonder how much the normal people did for each other when they passed. Because it's very, very obvious and very, very clear, like the pharaohs, oh, those were like the guys. But what about the normal people? All the little people? Because, like, I get it. Great big old pharaoh. Like, people want to know more because they were important in their time. But you know what else is just as important? Understanding how back then just regular people made it through their days and made it through their lives. That to me is equally as important. Because without people, the pharaoh or the king or queen or duke or whoever's in charge is nobody. Equip nothing at all. Oh, they want me to get naked out here in front of these freaking vampires, dude. I have to eat a shark. And a vampire trying to kill me. Again, I emoted. Oh, do I have to do two? No, it's just the one. I'm wearing no. Oh, I still have a freaking ring. Ah, jeez. You're right, though. People who used mercury back in those days didn't know the same way. Way more recently, we use lead paint. No doubt in 700 years, they'll be like, they used rubber. Rubber was bad the whole time. Probably. Just like they didn't know asbestos was bad. And they put asbestos in, like, everything because it was such a great, like, fire retardant or fire resistant material. But now we know, hey, that shit's gonna give you cancer. And we don't use it anymore. Let the future judge me as crazy. I just love my Teflon frying pan too much. Oh my goodness. Non-stick technology was a huge thing too. Okay. I hate having to get naked out here in the swamp. Put everything back on. I don't like the draft. Orthos dungeon in the center of the red dragons. Are you kidding me? No. How many are we in? No. We are not fucking around with no dragons. Sorry, not sorry. I said what I said. I have died 2 times to dragons. Oh, and there was a accidental 3rd death on the account, you guys. And I'm going to tell you right now, I literally died right here. I went and I got the Cowfight Queen Echo, right? But I was kind of full on loot, so I left. But then I came back with like 2 more ropes, and I literally stood right here, had to go AFK to go fucking do something, forgot that I was logged in, and I came back and I was in Lumbridge. So yeah, that's third death. The desert has beat me down, and the dragons have beat me down twice. I have yet to die to an actual boss. So that's funny. Honestly, the house I currently live in probably has asbestos. Oof. Oh, I'm supposed to go up this way. Whoopsie. Cast iron skillet. I've had it for 30 years and it's never been washed. I know it's actually safe, but I'm sure in 500 years when cast iron isn't as common, they'll be like, they never washed it. Ew. Honestly, probably. Whew. I'm getting super hungry though, chat, and we are coming up on the 4-hour mark. I think I don't want to stop streaming, but I'm gonna have to go eat. Fossil Island. We're gonna finish this clue scroll. This house was built in the 40s. I have high doubts there's not some asbestos in it somewhere. Yeah, if it's, I want to say anything like built in the 60s or before, there's probably a pretty good chance. Ooh, although I did tell you guys on Monday we had a roof guy come out, and we're gonna get a new roof and stuff on the house, the workshop I'm in, and the carport that the workshop is attached to. And mom told the dude, she was like, I'm actually like a little worried that, the roof is more damaged than I anticipated. Tell me, like, seriously, how bad was it? And the dude was like, oh, ma'am, trust me. He said, I am by no means a light fella, which he's a very, very tall, thick fella. Not overweight, just very, very thick. And he said, ma'am, I'm a big guy. I can walk up on these roofs, up and down every square foot of it. If I feel like I'm going to fall through, that is where the major damage is going to be. Because you're going to have water damage on your trusses. And he was like, I can look you in the eyes and honestly tell you, your roof was not that bad. I was at no point worried about falling through at any point. And she was like, okay. But I'm super hyped because apparently they use like different materials and stuff now for roofing. So I'm excited to see what that's going to be all about. Like there's going to be parts of our shingles are going to be like rubber to help seal out the water. And like under the shingles there's this like rubber tarp like fabric to, like, when you shoot the nails through the shingles into the plywood, like to do the roof, apparently the backing on the material being rubber, like seals in around the nail, so there's no room for leakage. Hard to be a roofer and not a little on the heavier side due to muscle more than fat. Yeah, well, I mean, my dad back 20, 30 years ago when he was getting up on roofs doing it, because he's the one that did our roofs originally when we lived here. But back then it was just get the paper type stuff, the big roll of that, and roll it across the whole roof, secure it, and then put your shingles down, make sure they're overlapping correctly, secure that, make sure you're nailing in the shingles in the proper spot on the shingle, and like that was it. But there's gonna be like 3 different layers of things on our roof. All of it's gonna be like sealed, like waterproof. Vent caps and stuff gonna be all waterproof all around those. Like I had no I know technology in a lot of ways has come a long way, but I didn't even think about the roofing like technology moving on up. I was like, God damn, this shit ain't nothing on what my dad used to do back when he was roofing. This is crazy. Okay. As my tummy growls, I guess you could say I have the appetite of a wolf right now. But we're gonna pop these open, and I think that I'm going to call it until tomorrow. Definitely I am going to get this last rune crafting level today. And I don't know if I want to pump out the 99 crafting or if I want to go do some more tithe farm. But definitely rune crafting level. Gonna save the clues to do on stream. Gonna do more. Fuck it. Yeah, I will do more tithe farm. But for now, you guys, I appreciate every single one of you being here. Let's see if we're gonna get ranger boots. Because I think if we do, that's a task. Ooh, if I was an iron, I would be very happy. Enchanted hat? Yo, I look like Maleficent! I like that. We're keeping that on. A Bandos kite shield? Hell yeah, dude. Yo, we're keeping that on. That's pretty sick. I like that. Almost the same purple as the cooking cape, but it's a little too... It's too blue of a purple, I think. Yo. Samurai bracers. We've barely been getting any pages, but I don't think we can even use them. You might be better to keep swapping out plants with the faster growth times plus the XP. I went from 90 to 99 in 2-3 hours doing other things. I don't know. Tithe farm? An enchanted robe? I have to put that on. Yo, the decal on the sides, dude. That's how it's sick looking. We got a pith helmet. Okay. But you have one last casket. Oh, I was like, shit, will we get rangers? These are hards. What am I saying? Alright, and a second pith helmet. Ooh, fill 30 off. That is good. We now have 31,000 league points on the dot. I was gonna say I read this as pith helmet, but whenever I say pith, I feel like I'm Mike Tyson trying to say piss. Yo, I need to go take a piss. Be right back. I don't know why I'm like this, you guys. I don't see how you put up with me. Oh, God. Today's been so good, though. I do want to look at... We have 313 collections. 19 hard clues done. God, there's still so many slots. I can't believe I've gotten 1, 2, 3. Wow. I've gotten 3 of these. The bad luck, dude. Just the bad. What's a thieving bag? An explorer backpack? Excuse me? Nunchucks. Dual sai. A rune cane. Yo, I want this enchanted top though. That'd be so cool to get the whole set. Those hard clues really pissed her off. Mike Tyson had too many concussions. Fashionscape, yes. I do love some good Fashionscape. What are these? Berserker necklace ornament kit. Tazar Ket ornament kit. A Rune Defender ornament kit. Okay. I could literally sit here and look at these all day while my tummy growls. See, guys, I will be logged out in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, I will be nerd logged. But as long as nothing IRL happens again, like it happened Monday and Tuesday, I am definitely going to be back streaming tomorrow, right here, normal time. And we'll definitely do clues and probably some more of these crappy skill grinds, because there's no way I want to max. I can't not stream and just do all of it offline. Like for the video that I'm going to do, which, God, that's going to be a project. There's so many days when I've streamed for 8 hours, but editor me in the future will worry about that. But yeah, I can't thank you guys enough for being here. Fully Cooley, Kara, Thomas, Minus, even Baxter and Mr. Fish with his offhanded Otoblock comments. I will catch you guys tomorrow. See ya!